Hey guys, as you can see, we're not in my studio or my home gym. I'm traveling right now, but it happens to be Amazon Prime Week. So for October, I wanted to get this deals video out to you guys, even though I'm traveling. So let's hop right into the deals. So here we go. So we have the Eisenlink adjustable dumbbell. This has been and still is, hands down, my choice for the best adjustable budget dumbbell. And right now, usually these things are not discounted. Maybe they're on sale once or twice a year. I think it was on sale last Amazon Prime Day, but it's Amazon Prime Day again, and this is a great time to pick these things up. For 80 pounds, it's $423, and for the 50 pounder, it's $287. So both of those options are both really good deals for the Eisenlink adjustable dumbbells. But Frugal Home Gym, what if I'm so strong I need a heavier adjustable dumbbell? Well, you might just be lucky, because look, the AOC adjustable dumbbells are a little more. So the Eisenlink ones are $423, these are $440, but they go up to 90 pounds. So 10 more pounds, but they're pretty much the same as the Eisenlinks. These are actually made by the same Chinese factory, so everything's the same, it's just the shape is different. So a good option if you just need a bit heavier of an adjustable dumbbell. Oh, let's go. This is the GMWD swivel arm cable machine. I love this thing. Please check out my review if you're at all interested in this thing. So I actually bought the version 1 of this machine December 20th, so the end of last year. And now they just came out with the version 2. This thing has been sold out for like a long time, I think because they were working on the version 2. Now that the version 2 is out, this is a great time to pick it up. The main difference is it's going to have 2 vertical uprights instead of 1. So mine only has 1. Really, I don't really have any problems with it only having 1 vertical upright. But with 2, it's going to be way more stable, and I'm sure they improved a lot of other things just to make this machine a little better. Like, I already rarely had any complaints for the version 1 machine. The version 2, I'm sure this is going to be just as good, and for a great price of $380. Usually this thing is discounted anyways. You can usually get this around $400. Sometimes it goes down to $350, but $380 might be the new price for the version 2, which is still a really good price for this swivel arm cable machine. You really get a lot for that price. I really highly recommend getting this over a lot of the cheaper $200 to $300 cable machines without the swivel arms. This is going to be way better. Just check out my review and you'll see why. Moving on, we have this heavy bag hanger. So, of course you can use this for a punching bag, but I could also see you using this to attach rings to. So you get 2 of these and attach rings to them, and then it'll just make it a lot easier to maybe attach or detach the rings from this hanger. And this thing looks super heavy duty, so it should be able to hold a lot of weight onto it. And then here we have some resistance bands with hooks. This might not look like a great deal. It has a $3 off coupon, so it'll be around $16, but these hooks alone are usually around $10 to $15. So you could just get this, you'll get all of the hooks, and you'll get some really cheap resistance bands if this is what you're looking for. These are like the bungee resistance bands, so a little different than other resistance bands, but not a bad price. What the heck? How did that get here? That's not supposed to be here. Okay guys, that's not what it looks like. Okay, it really isn't what it looks like. I don't even know what this thing is. I just thought it was really weird. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, I know there's a lot of freaks watching this, so you guys really like the other neon signs that I had in my previous deals video. This one's gonna be sexy lady lifting. So I know a bunch of you guys want this in your gym, so if you do, you can pick it up for about $15. We have a balance ball. So for $20, this is actually a really good deal. I know a bunch of you probably aren't looking for a balance ball, but normally these things go for like $40, $50. So for $20, super solid deal and time to pick this up. Yeah, you can see a lot of the comps are $40, $50, which is pretty crazy that you're able to get this one at $20. Okay, I'm a huge supporter of organizing your gym. If you just have a bunch of stuff all over your ground, please get this and organize your weights or your mats or your foam rollers, ab exercisers, whatever. put them on this thing, you're just going to clear up so much space and have way more room for actual home gym equipment or machines. And this thing is only $30. Normally, these things are like at least $50. Like, look, $75, $60, $100, $95. $30 is a steal for this. Pick it up and organize your gym. Do it, people. Okay, we have a Power Cage squat rack attachment for 3x3 racks. So what you do is you attach this to your rack, and then you can hang stuff. So like here, they're hanging Kodo grips, or here they use it for the, what is that, safety straps. But I bet you could also use this as a cable attachment. So it being that versatile, being able to use it on your rack or as a cable attachment with the $3 coupon, like for $25, that's not bad for this versatile of a piece. And it looks like it's pretty solid metal, like pretty heavy duty. So not bad for a versatile piece like that. Okay, I saw this and I was pretty amazed. I'm pretty amazed how cheap and versatile and good cheaper benches have gotten. Like, this thing looks pretty solid, but the main thing going for it is it has an adjustable headrest, which you don't see in benches this cheap. And it looks pretty solid. It's not like a super cheap bench. Like, if you're starting out and you need a beginner bench, I think this is perfect. There's a $50 off coupon, so it's $150. Like, the other comps are like maybe like these benches, like the Major Ludi or fitness bench that's kind of similar to these. And that usually goes around $150. But you can get this one with an adjustable headrest, which is pretty new in a lot of these cheaper benches. So I was pretty amazed by how cheap this bench is. I bet it's a very good entry-level bench. Definitely check it out if you need a bench. All right, we have some weights. And like I say, under $1 a pound, especially for bumper plates. This is going to be the Cap Economy Speckled Bumper Plate. It's $228, and this is 270 pounds, so that's definitely under $1 a pound. A great price if you just need some cheaper bumper plates. Here we have a Cap rubber-coated dumbbell set, and this is going to be 150 pounds for $140. But if you use the code SPORTS15 at checkout, right here, SPORTS15, it goes down to $119, which is just an even better deal than $140. So and it comes with this rack, so not bad at all. Here we have a Easy Curl bar. This thing's going to be super cheap. It's only 16 pounds. It's Cap, and it's only $24. So if you just want a cheap Easy Curl bar just to do bicep curls every now and then, and you just want a cheap one, you don't need a super nice Easy Curl bar. You just need something that's angled so it's comfortable and you can put weights on it. And it works as an Easy Curl bar. Here we have Body Solid handles. So I just thought these look super nice. They are $14, so two of them would be like $28, but they're the longer ones, so adjustable length. And the knurling looks it's swirled, so it looks pretty nice. The quality looks super nice for the price. So check this out if you want a bit higher quality of a cable attachment handle. Here we have the Squats lat attachment for your cable machine. You can use this for any pulling movement, lat pull down rows. This one's going to be $61.47. Usually these are like $70 or $80. And it looks like a lot of people bought this because it is sold out. But you can actually order it while it's sold out. And then when it's in stock, they'll just ship it to you. So you're able to lock in the price. If you order now, it'll just take a while for you to receive the item. Moving on, we have this cable attachment holder. Just a cable attachment link. So you can get this one, or this one's pretty much a copy of the Kaizen DIY one. But these look like they're all on sale, so not a bad price. This one's going to be $16, so not bad at all. And then lastly, we have a sandbag. Usually these go for like $30, $40, so this one at $24 is pretty good. You got to keep in mind that these don't come with sand, so you have to buy the sand separately and then fill this bag up. And then this bag maxes out at 75 pounds, so you can get two of these for like $48. That's not bad at all. for a sandbag. Moving on to more Amazon deals. Creatine. If you're out of creatine, if you're about to run out of creatine, or you want to stock up on creatine, this is the perfect time to get creatine monohydrate because you have a 10% off coupon and you can subscribe and save. So you can sign up for subscribe and save, buy it, get the discounted price, and then you can just cancel the subscribe and save right away, and there's no penalty to that. So that's usually what I do. And this will come down to maybe like $12 for 500 grams of creatine, and that's gonna last you a while. You can get like probably 2 of these and it'll probably last you close to a year. I've used this exact creatine for maybe a year or two and it works perfectly fine. It mixes well, there's no weird taste to it. It's creatine monohydrate and it works. And it's cheap, so why not? You're gonna be buying creatine in the future anyway, so you might as well stock up. Here we have a protein shake. So it is $34, but if you subscribe and save, it's $30. And then there is a $15 coupon. So it comes down to $15, which is actually pretty crazy for a 12-pack. So one of these bottles is a little more than $1. But look, there's 40 grams of protein in one of these bottles, which is pretty high compared to a lot of the other bottled protein shakes that I've seen. So this is actually a really good deal if you just want some ready-to-drink protein shakes and you're on a go, you just want to grab something real quick to drink. I would pick up a pack or 2 of these. Here we have more weights. This is going to be a deep dish plate and silver. And like I said, under $1 a pound, and that kills under $1 a pound because this is 2 45s for $63. Super solid deal. And they're deep dish, so that just makes it even better. It is Signature Fitness, so this is a budget brand, but like I always say, weight is weight if you just want cheap weight. They have 25 pounds for $43, so that's an okay deal. And then I think in black, 45-pound set for $75, okay deal. 25-pound set for $43, it's an okay deal. The really good deal is the silver 45-pound set for $64. That's a really good deal for weight. And then for cardio equipment, I found this water rower. It's only $95, so just a super easy, cheap way to get into cardio with this $95 rower. If you want to spend a little more, you can get a magnetic rower. This one's going to be $150, and it's going to be magnetic, so it's just what preference you like. Some people like the water aspect, some people don't like the water, so just a cheap way to get a cardio machine. And then moving on, I found a few Walmart deals. This is a $20 barbell, people. If you just want a cheap barbell, you're just starting out, or you just want another barbell. This one is 6 foot, so this is good if you have tighter spaces, or you just want a barbell when you're in a tight space. You really can't beat a $20 barbell shipped to your house, which is crazy. To ship this, it's probably already like $20. So they're definitely losing money off of this barbell for this 6 foot barbell. I actually picked one up because I have a bunch of 7 foot barbells, but I wanted one that is 6 foot just for special circumstances. I think this one's probably going to be 33 pounds. Yes, 33 pounds, so not a standard barbell at all, but good for special circumstances. Here we have an adjustable squat rack. This is not something I would use like every day. This is more something like if you like to occasionally work out outside. This is something you can drag outside, do some lifts, and then drag it back inside. This is something you'd occasionally use. I wouldn't use this long term at all. It's not a great squat rack just because it's pretty light, so not something you want to use long term, but short term, not a bad option. And then lastly, we have this Mikolo Power Rack. Don't be fooled. No one's buying this thing for $1,000. I'd say normally this thing probably sells for $500-600, but for $400, this is actually a pretty solid deal. You actually get a lot in the power racks for $400 nowadays. Like you're getting pretty much a full cable machine, and then you get the power rack also, and then a bunch of attachments. So this is a great entry-level power rack. If you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of space, you're just going to have this power rack. I think this is a great option. So that's going to be Frugal Home Gym and my deals of the week for October, Amazon Prime Edition. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Here's your video for all of you that were dogging me to put out a deals video. This is Frugal Home Gym, and I'm out. Thank you.